Hello everyone, it's Dan here from Thomas Roder Support. In this video we're going to continue to look at the custom blocks within Insight for WordPress. So to begin with, we're going to head back to our demo page we created in the last video, which you can see here. And this covered the blocks right up to the link card. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these, and we'll continue with the next, which would be the card wrapper. Now this one's quite a flexible item. You can have just essentially a card wrapping for other content. So if I just pop in a normal one here, I can then go ahead and add, say, a text block, or maybe put a breadcrumb in there as well. And maybe with something just like an image. The idea being it just gives a flexible wrapper for other content elements which aren't necessarily what ones we've provided. So if I just give you an example here, hit update. If we refresh the page, you can see there we've got the breadcrumb, the image, the text all wrapped up in one neat link. So a good use example with this would be for maybe if you want to have columns with different cards with different content in. You can do so pretty easily. Just quite flexible. It gives you options to build whatever you like. Okay, moving on. Just get rid of these. We'll now go for the image carousel. Now this is used a couple of times in the demo. Basically the idea is you can have an image of, a carousel of images which you can then link off to different areas if you wish. So let me just pop in some pictures here. Now, as you can see in this text here, if you want them to link off to other areas, you can pop a URL in the caption field for each image. Now, before I show you what that means, I'll just update. And refresh. So you can see here we've got the images we've added in a neat carousel. Now if we wanted to go ahead and add have these linked to another page, what we can do is if we edit the images, we'll take this one here as an example. In the caption area we can pop in a URL for it to link to. So if I say google.com, and in the description I can put a little text for it to appear below. So if I save and refresh, you can see there, if we go to the image we've aimed for, it's got the text below, and if we click it, it takes us off to Google. Pretty simple, but very effective. Okay, moving on, if we get rid of that, we can go to the card carousel list. This one works in a similar kind of way, but for different types of content. So if I just say leave it as large here, we can add a carousel item, and that carousel item has a few options. So we can have the image with text overlay, or we can have a card with an icon at the top. We'll mix them up here just so you can get an idea of what they all look like. So we'll start with a nice image with the text overlaid. Grab some random blurb as always. And give it a fake URL. So if we update again and refresh, you can see that's exactly what we've got here. Now obviously we'd want to add more than one item for the carousel to be really effective, but you can get a general idea of what we're aiming for. So if I add, or if I clone this a few times, for the second item we'll change that to be the alt gradient. For the one below we'll change it to be a card icon, a card with an icon at the top. And for the last one we'll use icon at the top but centered. Let's give you an idea of what the different layouts look like. And there you go, you can see there we've got the regular one, we've got one with the alternative gradient, we've got one with an icon, and we've got one with an icon that's centered. Dead simple, but very effective, as you can see, and looks very smart too. Okay, that's it for this video. We'll move on to the next few blocks in the next one, so if you are following along, do be sure to check that out.